Are you thinking about moving to Forest Acres in South Carolina and want to know how much it will cost you to live there? Well, then this is the video for you. Hi, my name is Shawnice, and I am here to help you with all of your real estate needs. In this video, I will be sharing the cost of living in Forest Acres, South Carolina. Stay tuned to the end to reveal the bonus tip that will help you make a firm decision. People really like Forest Acres and want to live there. It is a beautiful place with lots of trees and nature. Living there means being close to all the things, especially its almost centralized location. Let's get started with the cost of living in Forest Acres, South Carolina. Starting with the overall cost of living. Forest Acres is in the Columbia metro area. It sits at the 154th spot out of 273 cities in the US when it comes to the cost of living. At 93% of the national average, it's pretty middle of the road compared to other places. In simpler terms, it's an average US city when it comes to how much it costs to live there. What does this mean for residents of Forest Acres? Well, it means that they can live a comfortable life without dealing with high, crazy expenses. You won't find yourself pinching pennies too much, but it's not a place where everything will break the bank either. So it's almost an ideal situation, not too expensive, not too cheap, but just right. Living in Forest Acres won't have you stressing about the budget all the time. It's not a place where cost of living is through the roof, and that is definitely a plus for residents. They can enjoy a decent lifestyle without feeling the constant pinch of high costs. All in all, Forest Acres is cruising along at an average pace when it comes to the wallet-friendly factor. Coming to the livable salary. In Forest Acres, where the average household income is $67,575, that is 16% more than the state average. It sets sort of a standard for a community where things are going well. Now, when we talk about a minimum livable salary, we're diving into the nitty-gritty of daily life costs. We're not just looking at how much you need to pay for your home each month. Nope, it's way more than that. We're considering your everyday expenses like groceries, gas, and maybe an occasional coffee run. But wait, there's more. We're factoring any debts you might have, and we can't forget about saving some cash for the future. Whether it's for that dream vacation or a rainy day, it is important to save a bit. And hey, investments too. I'm sure we all are thinking about how we can make our money grow. So when we calculate this livable salary for Forest Acres, it's not about just getting by. It's about having an extra bit for those unexpected twists and turns that life throws your way. Talking about the median home price. In Forest Acres, you'll find a pretty good deal when it comes to buying a home. The median home price here is around $284,432, which is 37% less than what people pay on average across the country. So it is kind of affordable. If you're thinking about moving in, it's not going to break the bank. I mean, $284,000 might sound like a lot, but considering the cost of living here is way below the national average, it's not that bad. You're definitely getting more bang for your buck here. This place is quite a budget-friendly option for those looking to settle down without draining their wallets. So if you're into saving some cash and still want a decent home, Forest Acres could be a great match. The housing market here is chill, not crazy expensive, and that median price is a sweet spot for those who want a comfy place without going overboard. Coming to the energy bill. When it comes to living in our city, one thing you'll want to keep in mind is the monthly energy bill. It usually comes to about $206, which is a part of the city's utility costs, which is why part of our city's utility costs are 17% higher than the national average. So if you're thinking about moving here, it's pretty important to think about these costs when you're figuring out your budget. Now, $206 might not be chump change, but it covers things like keeping the lights on, powering up your devices, and making sure your place is comfortable. You know, the usual stuff. And that 17% higher than average cost, well, it's something to be aware of so that you're not caught off guard when you're doing your budgeting. Budgeting isn't the most thrilling thing in the world, but it's like the backbone of adulting, right? So just keep the energy bill nugget in your mind as you plan out your move. It may not be the most exciting detail, but it's always good to know what you're getting yourself into. Coming to the gas prices in Forest Acres. In Forest Acres, filling up your gas tank won't hit your wallet too hard, as the current gas price sits at about $3.23 per gallon. That is a 5% dip compared to the national average, making it a bit easier on the pockets for local commuters. These lower gas costs contribute to the overall affordability of living in the city. Whether you're driving to work or running errands, you'll find a bit of relief in your transportation expenses. If you're anything like me, I love catching a small break when I pull up to the pump. With gas prices being lower than national average, it is a positive note for the residents of Forest Acres. So the next time you're out and about, keep in mind that you're benefiting from these lower gas prices, helping to balance out the cost of living in this city. It's always nice when things like filling up your gas tank don't put too much strain on your budget. Now, coming to the last point, which is grocery prices. In Forest Acres, grocery prices align with the city's overall affordability, presenting a balanced picture for residents. Essential food items come with reasonable price tags. A loaf of bread is priced at approximately $3.90. A gallon of milk, about $2.50. A carton of eggs at about $2.30, depending on the day. Bananas, hamburgers, and normal things are about average price. While these prices slightly surpass the national average by 3%, they are considered reasonable, ensuring that individuals and families can meet their dietary needs without imposing a significant burden on their budgets. Grocery shopping in Forest Acres is a manageable and economical aspect of daily living, allowing residents to maintain financial stability while accessing essential food items. Bonus tip. So as promised, here is the bonus tip, which talks about the cost of healthcare. In Forest Acres, healthcare won't break the bank, making life a bit easier for everyone. The city's healthcare costs are about 6% less than the national average, meaning that you can get the care that you need without burning a hole in your pocket. Let's talk numbers. A trip to the doctor averages at just $117 a visit. You need to go to the dentist, that's about $101. Keep those eyes in check for about $110. And let's not forget about your fur babies. If they need some attention, a visit to the vet is a reasonable $55.67 on average. It's not about flashy excitement, but a quiet nod to affordability. Forest Acres is looking out for its residents, making sure healthcare doesn't add unnecessary stress. So when it comes to the quality of life, Forest Acres is checking boxes without draining your wallet. Affordable healthcare, just one more reason to appreciate the simplicity and the ease of living in this city. If you would like to know more about the cost of living in Forest Acres, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my socials so that you don't miss my future videos. Hit the like button if you found this video informative and share it with your friends and family. Once again, I am Shawnice Muzan. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video for the key to all of your real estate needs.